Dr. Max Gerson, proven by clinical studies, cited in our text that an oxygen deficiency in the blood contributes to all degenerative diseases. Did you know that there's a whole field of study called oxygen therapy? We get massages, Reiki, we go to saunas, we get acupuncture, acupressure, frequency therapy, facelifts, you name it. Today, I'm recommending that you add oxygen therapy to your routine body maintenance. Oxygen therapy has been studied for a long time. And did you know that you can't even get an oxygen tank unless you get a prescription from the doctor? If you are sick and on your deathbed, the first thing doctors do is put you on oxygen. If you call the hospital, if you've been hurt, you've been wounded, they put you in the back of the ambulance and they put you on oxygen. Oxygen is Western medicine's secret weapon. And that is for a number of reasons. There are three types of ways to get oxygen into the body through an apparatus, and that is with a medical grade oxygen tank, which you need a prescription for, and that provides 99% concentration of oxygen. You can get a welder's tank if you're a welder, and that provides around 97 to 98% concentration of oxygen. Or you can get an oxygen concentrator that you do not have to have a prescription in order to get, and that provides 95 to 96% oxygen concentration. I know you see today, if you're watching football, even the players, they run for a big, long run. They go out and they exert their body a lot, and then they go on the sideline and they get on the oxygen tank. They put on the oxygen mask. Even the elite athletes out there, they do something called EWOT. EWOT is exercising with oxygen therapy. They do this because when you're breathing in oxygen, you're exercising, the cells in your body is using oxygen, and a lot of times it use it faster than we can breathe it in, which is why we end up breathing faster and our heart rate increases, trying to provide more oxygen to the body. So if you're getting more concentrated sources of oxygen as you breathe, this increases your endurance and your recovery. Now, you wonder why oxygen is so healing, but yet you need a prescription to get it? Oxygen revitalizes the entire body. It detoxes the body. It fights off infection, and it also aids in bodily processes. It is imperative that we begin to add oxygen therapy to our routine maintenance. If you go online right now and search, you will find out that the atmospheric oxygen levels are depleting due to the burning of fossil fuels and deforestation. And right now, they said that it hasn't decreased to a level where it's affecting bodily processes. But I would beg to differ. And with so much air pollution, the quality of our breathing is going down. It's affecting our entire systemic biological processes. So we have to get oxygen into our body somehow. We meditate, we do breathing exercises. I would suggest you look into oxygen therapy, get you an oxygen concentrator. They are very affordable, and take a minute to, or 30 minutes rather, 15, 30, 10, 5, if you don't have too much time, and just sit there and breathe in the oxygen. Watch how much energy you have. I've used it on a number of occasions. I've had a migraine before. I got on the oxygen, went away. The oxygen is very healing for our bodies, and I just want to make you aware today that it's important that we begin to add oxygen to a routine basis, that we need to be on oxygen therapy, buying an oxygen concentrator, and taking the time to sit down and just sit there and breathe the oxygen. Read, watch TV. You can do whatever as long as you're just sitting down, breathing. They even have systems that you can buy, the EWALT systems, where you can exercise with oxygen. Those systems are expensive, but you can buy them along with oxygen concentrators, and you can get the whole package if that's what you're into. Or you could just buy the oxygen concentrator, get a cannula, hook it up, and just sit there and breathe the oxygen in. And this will greatly increase your health if you're doing it on a regular basis. So please go research oxygen therapy. I'm all about making people aware. I study a lot. I do a lot of reading, and I'm aware of a lot of different therapies, a lot of different regimens, a lot of different things that people could do to biohack their body and tap into the true healing sources that's going to allow our body to heal and recover, or just optimize our health. So look into oxygen therapy. It's a whole field of research that it's been out for a while, but they're just now starting to discover it, and it's being rediscovered, but it's also being resuppressed at the same time. I made a YouTube video about it and earlier, and I believe that one was taken down if I'm not mistaken. But I reposted it, and it stayed up. I got a lot of feedback from that video. Please do yourself a favor and check out oxygen therapy and increase your health today. It's respiratory diseases are the number one cause of death in the world, and so it's best that if we can get in there and supply the body with oxygen, that we'll be better off. Thank y'all for tuning in. Again, the website is quintessentiallifeherbs.com. I'm gonna keep bringing information. I'm gonna bring it better. I'm trying to get used to being in front of this strange and wonderful social media camera, talking to the camera, and having to, I guess, see that I'm actually acting as if I'm talking to a crowd of people, or just a few people. So stay tuned. I'm gonna be bringing out more information. I got a wealth of information. I'm learning how to package it. I'm finding out different ways to package it and bring it to you so it's quick and beneficial. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all on the next one.